storm dumping snow and dropping those temperatures. Now this is a live look over Colby. You can see the snow blanketing the ground and covering roofs. And moving east, this is a live look over Hayes, where you can see snow passing in the front of the camera. While there are cars on the road, those streets, they are completely covered. And now moving to the southern half of our state, this is a live look over Dodge City. Snow continues to fall over there as well. So let's bring back meteorologist Lucy Dahl. Lucy, what weather alerts are in effect right now?
Well, we have winter storm warnings that are in place through about 6 a.m. on Wednesday. That's for the large area here in pink, where we're expecting to see those heaviest snowfall totals. Winter weather advisories are in place for the areas in purple. Those are lasting through about 6 p.m. this evening, as that's where the lighter snow will be coming down. But bands of heavy snow continue to track through the state today. We're watching for those heavier bands moving through portions of south central Kansas currently, as well as the northern half of the state. But if we start with southwest Kansas first, you can see where the snow starting to push off towards the east, giving us some dry time for those in southwest Kansas. As we move closer towards the Wichita area in south central Kansas, heavier bands of snow now picking up across much of the metro. In fact, if we zoom in and get a better look, we can see where Storm Tracker 3 is making its way through the metro area, getting a look at those roadways. If we take a look where Storm Tracker is currently, I believe they are tracking their way off towards the north. Notice that blowing snow on roadways. That is from all the precip coming down. It's a light, very dry snow, so it's not going to be sticking, but that snow is going to start to accumulate on roadways as we move here into the next few hours. For us in Wichita, we are going to be seeing that snow pick up. Elsewhere across the state, snowfall starting to wrap up for northwest Kansas, but heavier bands still moving through portions of north central Kansas through this evening. We're going to be talking about who's going to be seeing the most amounts of snow and how much some of us have already seen. That's coming up in your Storm Track 3 forecast. Mike.
Well, thank you, Lucy. And of course, you need to be sure to download our free Storm Track 3 weather app to track those cold temps and the snow in your area. Well, this is a look at the current road conditions across our state. You can see most of the roads are lit up in blue and purple, and that means that they are either partially or completely covered in snow. And let's take a closer look at I-70 near Russell. Snow is falling, but the flakes aren't covering the entire road. And KSN's Zena Taher is out in downtown Wichita, giving us a look at what current conditions are like. Zena.
It might get snowy out here. It's kind of this light, powdery snow. It's hitting the roadways, but it's not making things particularly icy or super dangerous here in Wichita. But what is dangerous is the cold. Do as I say, not as I do. Make sure that if you're going out here, first of all, try not to go out here. But second of all, if you do come out into this weather, please wear gloves and a scarf and a hat. Try not to leave your skin exposed, because you can get frostbite being out here too long with your skin exposed. We're going to have more on the snow throughout the day today if you tune in to our later shows. Here for you, Zena Taher, KSN News 3.
Zena, being a trooper, and we appreciate it. And because of today's cold and snow, Wichita's neighborhood resource centers, Wichita's libraries and museums, they're all cold. Senior services, including Wichita Meals on Wheels, are also shut down, and McConnell Air Force Base is under mission essential status. Looking ahead to tomorrow, the Mays, Burden, Halstead, Bentley, and Osborne school districts have already canceled class, and the Sedgwick County Zoo will also be closed on Wednesday. And you can find the complete list of closures and delays right now on KSN.com. Operations at Eisenhower National Airport are also being affected by this wintry weather. 11 flights have been canceled so far, and 3 flights have been delayed. A man is seriously injured after slick road conditions forced him off the road in Wyandotte County. According to the KHP, the man lost control on I-70 in Kansas City. He hit the guardrail and rolled his truck. The Kansas Highway Patrol is reminding drivers to slow down. KDOT is adjusting how it treats roads this week. On Monday, the crews in north central Kansas switched brine applicators for salt spreaders because brine is not as effective during the extreme cold. The agency reminds drivers to stay off the roads if possible, but if you do have to drive somewhere, make sure to give the trucks and those plows room to do their jobs. And if you see a pet outside and you are concerned about their immediate safety, call 911 to get them out of the cold. But if you feel like it is not an emergency situation, calling animal control, which operates out of the Wichita Animal Shelter, is another way to get that animal help. But a WPD captain says they won't interfere if it looks like that animal is comfortable.
The things that we look for is food, water, and shelter. In temperatures like this, water freezes over and they will lose access to one of those three very quickly and very easily. So just make sure you're checking on your animals. And if you don't want to be outside, they probably don't want to be there that badly either.
And the WPD's Captain Purcell also says that people can call the Wichita Animal Action League if they don't have the resources they need to properly care for their animals in the cold. And we will continue to track this winter weather and bring you updates online on KSN.com and on air throughout the day.